पूरी वीडियो शूट करने के बाद जब मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि ये तो नहीं लग रही अच्छी, तो मैंने उसे डिलीट कर दी। हेलो पीपल, वेलकम और वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल।
हाय।
लुकिंग एट मी, मेरी शक्ल देख के पता चल रहा होगा कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जेटिक नहीं हूँ अभी, बिकॉज ये वीडियो मैं ऑलरेडी शूट कर चुकी हूँ, बट मैंने वो डिलीट कर दी बिकॉज इट डिडंट टर्न आउट द वे आई वांटेड इट टू। आई नो नोबडी गिव्स अ फक मैं पोस्ट कर रही हूँ नहीं कर रही हूँ यूट्यूब पे, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे मेरा चैनल है एंड डोंट गिव अ फक. फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन आई एम गोइंग टू बी कंसिस्टेंट. आई हैव टू बी consistent some fucking how. So yeah, this is the 19 lessons that I learned in the 19 years of my life. I may or may not have implemented these lessons in my life, but I am surely trying to. But I did learn these lessons. And here comes the prop. I love this flower and I had to implement it somehow in my video. So yeah, of course I'm going to use it as a mic holder. So lesson number 1 is spending time with yourself and using your own brain to make decisions. Very important, because I somehow wasted 20 years of my life. What? 2 years. Sorry. 2 years of my life after I dropped out of school. Not dropped out. Aksha, what the fuck are you saying? After I completed my 12th, I wasted somehow 2 years of my life because I didn't use my own brain. What someone else wanted to do. They didn't force me to do anything. I just did what they were doing because I thought that it's the best for me, but it's not. Sometimes, not sometimes, at all times, you have to use your own brain to make your own life decisions, because at the end of the day, it's your life. Because if something is right for someone else, it doesn't mean that it is going to be right for you as well. Okay? Lesson number 2, cutting people off. Sometimes you are going to envision your whole future with a person. It could be a friend, it could be your partner, it could be anyone. But you are not going to last with them if they are not adding something in your life. If they're only taking away things and not adding anything into your life, like, what are they here for? If you feel drained after meeting someone, after a hangout with a friend, trust me, your gut is telling you to cut that person off. It's high time now. Okay, that's how life is. You just have to move on. You have to cut some people off. You have to destroy your heart. You have to destroy your love for the person, care for the person, and still cut them off because they're not good for you. Third lesson, having something to earn, even if it's a little. For me, it is teaching kids. I give tuitions to kids. I roughly earn a good amount for me to survive and buy the things I want and need. It takes up to 3 to 4 hours of my day, but to be very honest, you spend and waste 3 to 4 hours of your day by scrolling on Instagram, and instead I'm just doing my thing and earning something out of it. So it's a win-win situation for me. So there are so many things that you could do to earn money. Like, there are so many ways. I have seen so many people do this on Instagram. Actually, there was this reel that I saw in which this girl was calling people small businesses, and she was like asking them that, I have noticed that you do not have a website, do you want me to build a website for you? A business owner was like that, we cannot give you much amount, like 50 to 60k for website. So she was like, no, I just need 10k for a website, and she built a website with the help of AI from scratch, and she sold it for 10k. So like, there are so many ways you can, I don't know if it's legit or not, but I just saw it. Like, I'm just giving you an example. Like, I am earning money through home tuitions. You can do so many things. You can literally make money with your hobbies. You can sell your paintings if you're a good painter. Like, that's so cool. Basically, you just need to earn something, because in your teen years you are going to be in so much guilt if you keep asking money from your parents, and it's actually a little bit embarrassing for yourself. I mean, I'm not saying that I judge you, but like, it gets embarrassing for yourself after some point. Like, it's nice if you have an income of yours, but anyway. Lesson number 5, people who dislike you are going to dislike you no matter what. So just do whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, nobody is thinking about you. It's very, very simple. Like, let me tell you, at the end of the day, are you thinking about someone else, or are you thinking about your own future and what are you going to do the next day? Exactly. They are going to laugh at you in the day, but they're going to cry about their future at night. So it doesn't fucking matter. They're even going to forget about you after 1 hour. So it's like it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're doing and what you're not, because at the end of the day, all they are thinking about is themselves. Everybody is so fucking selfish in this generation, and that's a fucking advantage for you, because nobody cares. Everybody is hustling and all they care about is their own future. So just nobody gives a fuck about what you do. Whatever the fuck you want to do it. Don't give it a second thought. Lesson number 6, written budgeting. Very, very important. You need to write down all your expenses, all your savings, all your earnings, all the things that you spend money on. You need to write it down, like the things you need to buy, things that you want to buy. You need to make them like a separate thing. Need is that you need, like you cannot function without it, right? Maybe you have only one pair of jeans and you need to buy another jeans because the one that you have somehow got torn. You need to buy a pair of jeans, so that's a need. You need to buy it. Now if you saw a bag but you have tons of bag already, you don't need to buy them. You want them, so put them in the want section. And when you feel like that you have too much saved up and you can actually buy something, then you can buy that. It's as simple as it is. It's going to help you so much to clear your mind up and know what you actually want and what you actually need and how much you save at the end of the day, because trust me, nobody knows how their money flies away at the end of the month. They don't know where the money went. And yeah, I actually don't do this by now, but I'm going to start doing this. Written budgeting is actually very important. It's going to help you a lot. Once you do it, you cannot stop doing it because it's going to help you so much. I don't do it yet, but I have to start doing it. So as I said, I don't implement all of these lessons into my life, but these are some lessons that I learned the hard way. So yeah, you might as well start doing it. So you start doing it and I'm going to start doing it as well. Lesson number 7, putting yourself first, often enough that you do not dismiss anyone else's feeling. Yes, I'm reading off of my journal because I wrote all of them down. It's kind of complicated but very important, because sometimes we forget about the people we love and care about. We just focus on ourselves, and when they actually need our help, we are not there for them. And that's actually very bad, because being a good friend is actually looking out for the people you love, right? So I'm not telling you to always be a people pleaser and always be there for people and not give a fuck about yourself. Give a fuck about yourself, because you only have yourself. But keep checking on your friends. They are your friends and they need help sometimes. They need support sometimes. What your friend is going through. I have so much regret in me because I realized this way later. There were so many people that needed my help, but I was in my I don't give a fuck era, and I lost so many good friends because of this. But that's okay, because this is life. But I don't want you to go through that regret as well. So just try to be more aware about your friends. Keep checking up on them. Are they doing fine? Are they doing okay? Are they good mentally? Do they want to hang out? Spend time with your friends. Go out and do activities. Go and explore places and try to make memories. That's how you can just save the friendships. And also, because sometimes hangouts and spending time with your friends is going to help you as well to lighten up your mood, or like dump out your brain. So it's a win-win. Lesson number 8, build a routine. Once you build a routine, you are going to understand why it is so important to build a routine. And if you do not have a routine, you're going to be lazy as fuck and you will be like, I don't need a routine. In reality, you do need a routine. Everybody needs a routine. Routine is very important in your life. You should know things that you need to do, things that you have to do, things that should be done by today, things that can be delayed, things that cannot be delayed, everything. You need to know how much time one activity, one task is going to take of your day. You need to know that. So might as well just write it down. If you don't want to write it down, just do it on your reminders app or notes app. Just to build a routine. Know when you are going to wake up, know when you're going to work out, know when you have to go out and get groceries, know when you have to come back home and do your fucking assignments and submit them, because they're getting delayed. So do them. I mean, like, just stop procrastinating at this point, please. It's embarrassing. Lesson number 9, maintain yourself. Maintaining yourself is basically knowing self-care. it is for everybody. It is not only for girls. It's not only a girl activity, it's also a male activity. Boys should know how to maintain hygiene, should know when to shower, they should know when to wash their hair, they should know when to cut off their nails. If you are a girl, you should be marinating at least once a week to be the baddie that you are, because sometimes self-care is so important. You need to know when to do your stuff. You should know how many times you're going to wash your hair in a week. Like, I only do it once a week because that's how oily my scalp gets, so it's different for everyone. You should know your shaving routine as well. Like, I only shave my body once a week, only when I'm doing my everything shower in which my hair wash comes. So you should know all these things, and you should know when how to do them. You should know when to clean your makeup brushes. So fucking important. They are rotting inside your makeup stand. Just go and wash them. Lesson number 10. Getting a hobby. A hobby could be anything: painting, reading, an instrument, sketching, cleaning. No, not cleaning, but like, you get my point, right? I read personally. My tripod is my books right now. I'm currently in a reading slump. That's a shame, but I'm trying to get out of it, so that's in progress. But like, it could be anything. You can see the guitar right there. I do not play it. I'm trying to learn it. I'm lazy a little bit. But yeah, you should have a hobby. It's very important, because every time you get bored, you just go on your phone and you scroll the shit out of Instagram. That's not good. Okay, you need to get a hobby. It could be anything. Just go for a walk or jog. Go take your dog on a walk. Go and wave at the nature or something. Just get out of the house and do something. Girl, what the fuck are you doing? Don't just scroll on Instagram all the time. Lesson number 11. Experiment things even when you have no clue what will happen, because something is better than nothing. You're going to regret later. It's so simple. Like, let me tell you something. Just imagine this. You thought to do something, but you didn't do it. Okay? Another version of you thought to do something, and she did it. Nothing came out of it. Got an experience. The first version of you, she didn't do it. She didn't get the experience because she was fucking scared. The second version, the another version of you, got the experience. Even if she didn't get anything out of it, she at least got the experience. So might as well just do it. Like, something is better than nothing. What if she did get something out of it, right? So like, if you never try, you never know. So just try and get to know what the fuck is going to happen. Okay? Lesson number 12. Realizing that being scared is okay, but you do it anyway. So do it scared. I don't know what I wrote that. Even if you're scared, you have to do it. As Maddie Perez said once, 90% of life is confidence. And the thing about confidence, nobody knows if it's real or not. Exactly. So if you don't let people know that you're scared or nervous, nobody's going to get a hint about it. And you just have to do it. Like, just fake it till you make it, girl. Like, just fake it. Look confident. Even if you are not confident, even if you are shitting your pants, at that point, look confident and you're going to be done. Like, that's so easy. I mean, like, it's not easy. I know it's so fucking difficult, but I mean, haven't you been depressed for your whole fucking life? You're still faking it, right? So just fake the confidence as well, because you are going to achieve so many things if you're just confident, and it's done. I have this theory in my mind that have made me so much social than I was a few years back. So I have this theory where I was so scared to go into shops alone to ask for something, right? So I was like, no, what will they think about me? No. Imagine it in a different perspective. If you were at their place and you are a shopkeeper, right? Like, just say you are in a store. Okay? You are in a store and nobody is coming into your store. What would you want? Would you want someone to think to come into your store and just get scared and leave, or would you want them to actually come into your store, ask questions, and probably buy something? Obviously the second one. So think about it in the different perspective. Think about it in a way that they want me to be there, they want me to come, they want me to be there and buy something, right? I'm just doing profit for them. I'm a good person. Don't think that they're going to think that you're stupid because you are not. Just fake it. Okay, confidence. 90% of life is confidence, right? Nobody knows if it's fake or not, if it's real or not. Sorry. But like, you get my point, right? You have to think about it in their way, like in their perspective. Like, I want a person to come into my store and buy something and not just get scared and leave, because I want my store to get profit, to profit. I've become so much social after I've thought of this theory. Lesson number 13: do not take advice from someone who doesn't want the future that you want. Because I made this mistake. There was this person in my life who wanted to do completely opposite their future in their life, and I wanted to do completely opposite. They took a step and I copied them. I was like, I'm going to do the same because maybe she's more smarter than me, and whatever she's going to do, it's going to help me as well. But it didn't. Okay, in some point it did, but at the end of the day, it didn't help me and it didn't work out for me. So yeah, it didn't work out for me because it wasn't meant for me. That step that she took was meant for her, was meant for her life. And I was like that, yeah, it's going to help me as well because yeah, we are friends. But yeah, we were friends. But it wasn't what I wanted. So why would it help me? Right? Why would it benefit me? If someone wants to do a clothing brand and I want to do a makeup brand, if they go and try something related to clothes, or why would I go and try related to clothes when I want to build a makeup brand? You know what I mean? So you are going to work for makeup, not for clothes, because you want makeup, not clothes. I mean, you want both, but you're building makeup, not clothes. So build makeup, not clothes. Don't listen to the person who is building clothes. Listen to the person who is building makeup. Okay. Lesson number 14: working out and maintaining your health. Very important. I mean, like, all of these lessons are very important, but this is actually common sense because you don't want to end up like an obese or a malnutrition person, because I am actually malnutrition. Yeah, I am underweight, but I'm working on it. What I used to do is I didn't know how these things worked, and I just wanted a flat stomach. Still want a flat stomach. I do have a flat stomach, by the way. Flex, touch wood, no nazar. But like, what I used to do is I used to eat very less and I used to work out a lot, which actually made me underweight. But sometimes what people do is they eat a lot and they work out very less, which makes them obese. So you just have to make a balance. You have to maintain the protein, carbs, whatever that is, nutrition, your diet, and working out on the same level. That's how your body is going to consume it. And the balance of it, you're going to get your dream body. Like, you need to do a specific plan for it, but you need to balance your diet with your workout plan. So that's how it's gonna work. You need to do 5 to 10k steps daily. That's yeah. And you need to drink a lot of water. So what I do is I drink my full sipper water right after I wake up, after brushing my teeth, and before going to bed, after doing my skincare, I drink from that sipper again. I just get a fancy bottle. Trust me, it works. Whenever I buy a new fancy bottle or a new fancy sipper, a cute aesthetic looking sipper, I just keep drinking water throughout the day. But do not drink too much water, because too much of anything can harm your body and harm you as well. So you need to maintain balance for everything. Lesson number 15: fight for freedom. Very, 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 very common sense. Because I saw this reel on Instagram where it was like, ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ लड़कों को फ्रीडम मिलती है, लड़कियों को नहीं मिलती. जिसके अंदर दम है गाली खाने का और मार खाने का, उसको फ्रीडम मिल जाती है. Which is true. If you're not going to fight for your freedom, you're going to have a curfew of 8 even when you're 25, and we don't want that. We don't give that energy. We are divas. That was so cringe. What you need to do, you need to go and ask for permission. And if they say no, you're not going to be like, okay, I will not go because you said no. No, you have to fight for it. Okay? But I won't say always go against them. At least let one adult person, trusted adult, know where you are, who you are with, and what are the circumstances around you. Because if you feel unsafe or uncomfortable, at least that person can get you out of the situation and come and help you and get you out of the situation. So they should know, because yeah, sometimes things do not go the way you want them to go. So it's always nice, it's always better for someone that you trust, who is a trusted adult, to know where you are, who you are with, and what are your circumstances. Okay, so number 16, start investing your money or save it. I do not save, guys. As I said, मैं अभी भी implement कर रही हूँ इन चीज़ों को, तो I do not save, to be honest, and I do not know how to invest money. I really don't. Okay, but I do give a fuck about it, and I do want to start investing money, but I have to learn so much about it. I have to do so much research on it before investing. That's too much work for me now at this point of my life. So better than that is going to be saving it, which I'm not saving right now. So I need to start saving money, and you as well. Okay, you also need to start saving money or investing it if you have knowledge. I don't, so I don't invest, but if you have knowledge, invest your money, because it's going to help you in a long run. I used to do this thing. Let me tell you this hack. It's not related to this, but like what I used to do, I'm a Delhi girl, so of course I went to Sarojini a couple of times. So I used to take this budget, like I'm going to spend 3k. When going to the market, I used to take one 500 note, and I used to stuff it somewhere in the corner of my wallet, and when I entered the market, I forget about it. Why? Not subconsciously, not like that in the back of my mind I am thinking about the note. No, I actually do forget about it, because I have the memory of a goldfish, and also because when I enter the market, I'm amazed by the clothes and the things that I need to buy, so I completely forget about it. But I still have the money, so if I need it, then I can pull it out and use it. But most of the time, what happens is I use all the money. Like I had 3k, right? And now I spent 2500 rupees, 2500 rupees, and when I come back home, and after 2 to 3 days, when I'm checking wallet, I find that 500 rupees note, and now I'm on the cloud 9. So basically, yeah, that's how it works. You could like implement it in your own way, but I did this multiple times, and it works wonders for me. So you can also try this. Lesson number 17, create your own wardrobe and have your own style instead of copying others. There was this friend of mine who had this formal style, and it looked very good on her. She looked so good, but they didn't look good on me when I tried it. So I came to realize that I do not look good in formals, and I realized that I look very good in streetwear, and I also happened to like streetwear. So yeah, that is now my style. You can figure it out by this off shoulder. Yeah, so basically my Pinterest is filled with streetwear, filled with those things, and all I do is buy streetwear clothes, and also have a basic wardrobe like tank tops, full sleeves, shirts, denim jeans in colors like blue, faded, ribbed, black, gray. Okay, I know that's a lot, but like gradually, not in one go, but you get my point, right? You need to build a capsule wardrobe also, so you do not wander for basic things when you need them. Lesson number 18, have your own morals and rules and stand by them without feeling guilty. Very important, because there are going to be people in your life who are going to be more dominant than you. They're going to have a very louder voice than yours. They're going to be very rich, to be very more powerful than you. They're going to have a lot of things that you don't have, and they're going to try and push their rules and opinions on you, but you do not bend. You have to stand by them and speak for yourself, because if you don't, you are losing the only thing that you have control of, which is your self-respect. And once you lose your self-respect, it takes a lot of time, baby, to get it back. Okay, so stand by them, make your own voice, stand by your rules, stand by your opinions, don't bend for anyone. Okay, if you are going to be wrong sometimes. Most of the times when you're learning in early years, you're going to be wrong. I am still wrong in so many things in my life, but I learn. Okay, but don't bend in front of people. Okay, because they're going to take advantage of you. Okay, because this world is very selfish, and if you let anyone take advantage of you, you're gone. Okay, there are so many predators out there, and just don't bend for anyone. Just stay focused on yourself and stand by your opinions, stand by your rules, and stand by your morals. Lesson number 19 is be yourself. Very cringe, but yeah, it's important. If you're not going to be yourself, then what are you going to do in your life? If you do not have a personality of yours, if you are stealing it from other people, what is your purpose? You have to be yourself. If you have a loud laugh, laugh loudly. If you make bad jokes, make bad jokes. Okay? If you are outspoken, be outspoken. Okay? That's how life is. You don't bend in front of people, you be yourself. If someone doesn't like you the way you are, tell them to stay away from you and cut them off, as lesson number second was cutting people off. That's how you know when to cut someone off. If they don't like the way you are, if they want you to change yourself, like changing yourself for the betterment of your life is different, and changing yourself for pleasing other people is different. If you are changing yourself for pleasing other people and you're not happy with it, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Okay? We won't kill ourselves for the sake of others. Okay, baby? So, yeah, babies, that was it for the video. Those are the 19 years of my life and the 19 lessons that I learned in these 19 years of my life. I'm going to turn 20 very, very soon, in less than 6 months. And I'm scared out of my mind because this is so scary. I'm going to get in my 20s soon. It's scary, it's overwhelming, but it is what it is. It's so magical that one day you are 17, desperately waiting to turn 18, and then suddenly one day you are 19, scared to turn 20. I mean, like, it's terrific and amazing at the same time, but this is life. This is how we move on. And looking back, I think I've done a pretty good job, and yeah, I'm going to turn 20 soon. It's sad, but it is what it is. So this was the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you take anything out of, if anything out of this video helps you in your life and the betterment for your own future, I will be so happy and I will be fulfilled, and I love you all. So I'm going to see you all in the next video. Till then, take care. I love you all. Bye.